Hi everyone, excuse the noise. I think it's like my neighbor fixing his lawnmower or something. But anyway, today we are going to do my 6th-month nipple piercing update. Woo! I am so excited. I got my nipple pierced, I think, in like March or something, and it's September now. April, May, June, July, August, September. Yep. So it's about 6 months. By the time I post this, it's going to be like 7 or 8 months because I'm slow. Sorry. But here is my 6-month nipple update, and it has been a ride. Okay. After my original videos about my piercing experience, I kind of went about my life and there were no issues. And then after a few weeks, I noticed that there was like a bump on like this, the inner side of my nipple, and I kind of ignored it until it got a little bit bigger, and then it started hurting, and then I would squeeze it, and then all this blood and lymph would come out, and it was a lot of fun. And this went on pretty much until today. Like, it's still going on, but I did eventually get the bar changed to a shorter one that actually does fit my nipple, so it's not like super long anymore. And it didn't really help the issue. I think that my piercer just thought that that bump was growing because the bar was so long and there was room for it to move around, so we changed it to a shorter one, more comfortable one that I wouldn't get caught on all the time and think that I like ripped my nipple off. But it still grows sometimes, and then in the past couple of weeks, I noticed that instead of growing on like this side of my nipple, it's growing on like the other side, which is so annoying. But I will say it happens less as time goes on. Like before, it was like every couple of days I would pop it, another one would grow. And now it's kind of like maybe like every like 2 or 3 weeks one grows. Then I have to be like, and then pop it. And it goes away. Obviously, you shouldn't be popping things, but like I can't help it, and my piercer supports me, so I just do it. The one thing that is worrying me a little bit is that I got pierced at a slightly bigger gauge instead of a 14 gauge. I got pierced with a 12 gauge because my nipple is big, okay? It needs the support of a bigger bar, so there's no like cheese grater effect through my nipple because that's just no good. But even now, like when I like move my nipple to like look at the bump, like the hole just looks huge. Like there's just a gap, and I'm like, is this okay? I don't know. My nipple's just gonna fall off, but I'm not gonna worry about it. But another thing is like those bumps, maybe it's like because I'm squeezing too hard, but like it kind of looks like the inside of my nipple is like outside of my nipple. And I know I'm painting like a really terrible picture for anyone who is watching, but I swear it's not that bad. I'm just making it sound bad, but it's just like all these things, and I'm like, is this okay? I don't know, but I don't care enough to actually like ask about it. I'm too lazy to go back and ask my piercer, even though I work literally down the street from her. Whatever, it's fine. In other news, I still can't get any nipple jewelry because all commercial nipple jewelry is 14 gauge, and I'm at a 12 gauge, and therefore nothing fits it, so I am condemned to have a regular ass barbell in there for the rest of my life. However, I did find some decorative tops, but they were like $80, and then the other one was like $100-something, and I don't want to pay that much money because I'm poor and cheap, and it's just not on the top of my priority list. Like seriously, I don't know. I just can't sink that much money into jewelry, so I'm just gonna have a barbell for the rest of my life. But other than that, my nipple is doing just fine. When I pop it, it does have like a little bit of like crusty blood, and then that like hurts when you pull it into the fistula by accident. But other than that, it's pretty much smooth sailing. I don't think about it until like it grows the bubble and it starts to hurt, and then I have to like squeeze it in the shower and like the lymph comes out and everything. But I swear to you, it is not infected. Like, my boobie is not hot to the touch, my nipple is not hot to the touch, it's not sore when I touch it. Like, not that I'm like touching it all the time, but like, you gotta do the infection check. Is it hot to the touch? No, then you're okay. Is it oozing green shit or yellow shit? No, then you're okay. This is a very bad way to take care of your piercings, FYI, just saying. But yeah, pretty much that is going the way it's going. I am hoping by next March that it'll be like healed enough for me to jump in and get the other one pierced. But from what I have heard from some people's nipple piercings just never really settle, that they're always really finicky, and you just always have to take care of them because they kind of flare up. And that's just what I'm feeling right now. I'm just like, oh, that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. Like, this must be what they're talking about when, you know, everything's okay for a couple weeks, and then it gets like kind of weird, and then you take care of it and it goes away for a couple weeks. And it's just that like kind of up and down cycle that I'm not really stoked on. I don't like taking care of my piercings. I just want to get something pierced and just leave it alone for the rest of my life. But this seems to need a little bit of maintenance is what I am learning. And I don't know if that has to do with the fact that like I have a big nipple, or that my body is just not suited for piercings, but I'm stubborn and want to get them anyway. I don't know. But I am very looking forward to getting the other one done eventually if I can. And for now, this is what I am dealing with my nipple piercing. I still love it. I think it's great. Nobody has seen it except for me and 2 of my friends, I think, and all of my coworkers, because we like to show each other our nipples in the break room. Yeah. I work at a place where there's an HR, and we should all be fired, but we still all work there, which is kind of strange. Yeah, that is pretty much it. There's really nothing exciting going on with it, but I figured I would just make an update because I did make the video on getting them pierced in the first place. So this is just a little bit of update. Maybe, you know, in another 6 months, in March, I'll do a 1-year update, and hopefully they have been completely settled by then. We'll see. Only time will tell. And coming up is my Philtrum update, which I already missed the 6-month mark, so I'm just going to wait for a year. This has been kind of a rambling video. I am so sorry that I was kind of just all over the place because I had nothing really to say other than my nipple is weird sometimes and leaks things out of it that's not lactation fluids. I don't have kids. So thank you guys so much for watching this like very nonsensical video, and I will see everybody next time for my next harebrained video idea. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time. Bye!